Check. Hello. Ini harus agak delete dulu ya. Cek. Good morning, everyone. So we can start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, everybody. Is my voice audible? Good morning, dear participants, presenters, moderator, and committee members. Before we officially begin the 7th International Conference of Interdisciplinary Sciences, ICIS 2025, Please allow me to share a few important reminders for a smooth and professional online session. First, please keep your microphone muted during the session unless you are invited to speak. You are kindly encouraged to turn on your video, especially during interactive sessions or presentations. Please use the official ICIS 2025 virtual background provided by the organizing committee. And the last, rename your Zoom display name according to your full name. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. We sincerely apologize for the unpredictable error that happening here. And please stay tuned. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace and blessings be upon us all. Welcome to the 7th International Conference on Interdisciplinary Science, ICIS 2025, proudly organized by the Faculty of Postgraduate Degree Universitas Islam Kadiri, Uniska Kediri, Indonesia. This year's conference carries the theme, Strengthening Food Security Management in the Digital Era. The timeline for our conference today will start by opening speech from the Rector of Uniska, then continue with the plenary sessions conducted by the international speakers and internal speakers, followed by Q&A sessions. Last but not least, parallel sessions conclude our conference. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the main agenda, please allow me to express our sincere appreciation and respect to the Honorable Rector of Universitas Islam Kadiri, Professor Dr. Haji Bambang Yulianto, MPD. The Honorable Director of the Postgraduate Degree Uniska Kediri, Associate Professor Kiai Haji Abu Talkah, MM. The Head of Magister of Management, Dr. Eka Askafi, SA, MKes. The Head of Magister of Law, Dr. Haji Nurbaidah, SH, SAG, MH, MH. The Head of Magister of Agribusiness, Dr. Ratna Dewi Mulyaning Tias, SP, MSI. Also, to all of the distinguished speakers, Dr. Sharifah Raina binti Manaf from UITM, Malaysia. Dr. Zohaib Hassan Sain, the Master Trainer of International Leadership from Pakistan. Dr. Ari Shahidin, SAMM, the Vice Director of the Postgraduate Degree Uniska Kadiri. Dr. Eka Askafi, SAMKes, the Head of Magister of Management from Uniska Kadiri. Dr. Ratna Dewi Mulyaning Tias, SPMSI, the Head of Magister of Agribusiness from Uniska Kediri. And last but not least, for all respected presenters and participants from various institutions. To mark the beginning of today's event, let us rise and sing together the Indonesian national anthem, Indonesia Raya and Mars Uniska.
Universitas Islam Kediri, tempat mencetak kader sejati dengan tridharma perguruan tinggi, dasar ngabdi Ibu Pertiwi. Di bawah yayasan Bina Cendekia Muslim Pancasila, berlambang akhlak tinggi berbudi mulia, mendidik putra-putri bangsa, beramal serta berkarya-karya untuk kejayaan negara, menegakkan keadilan dan kebenaran, tonggak utama. Universitas Islam Kediri, tegar dan abadi, jiwa berkobar, semangat membara tinggi, bela Indonesia dan sakti.
Thank you. Now, to officially begin the conference, we are pleased to listen to a special message from the Rector of Universitas Islam Kediri, Professor Dr. Haji Bambang Yulianto, MPD. Please enjoy the recorded video.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. I am Bambang Yulianto, Rector of Uniska Kediri. Distinguished Associate Professor Dr. Abu Talka, Director of Postgraduate Program Uniska Kediri, Honorable Moderator Sri Wulandari MPD, distinguished speakers, Dr. Sarifah Raina binti Manaf from UITM Malaysia, and Dr. Zohaib Hassan Sain from Pakistan, and dear participants. I would like to extend a warm welcome to the 7th International Conference of Interdisciplinary Science with the theme Strengthening Food Security Management in the Digital Era. I'm proud that the postgraduate program Uniska Kediri can host a prestigious and high-quality international conference. The theme of today's conference is very relevant to current global situation where food security is a pressing issue. With digitalization, we can improve the efficiency and effectiveness of food security management. I believe that this conference will provide a great platform for knowledge sharing and collaboration among experts and practitioners in the field of food security. I would like to express my gratitude to Associate Professor Dr. Abu Talka and the organizing committee for their hard work in making this conference a reality. I also would like to thank our distinguished speakers for sharing their knowledge and experience with
Good morning,
us.
everyone.
I believe that this conference will be an important step in raising awareness and understanding of importance of food security in the digital era. I hope that participants will take this opportunity to share their knowledge and experience, as well as build networks with experts and practitioners in the field of food security. By Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I declare this webinar open. I wish the conference a great success and hope that it will bring significant benefits to all of us. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
In order to run our agenda successfully and full of blessings, the 7th ICIS 2025, our Associate Professor Kiai Haji Abu Talkah will lead the praying session to start our main agenda. Dr. Kiai Haji Abu Talkah, you are pleased to pray with us.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah. Amma ba'du, la haula wa la quwata illa billah. Thank for our Director, Professor Dr. Bambang Yulianto. Thank for opening up this international conference of interdisciplinary science. And Mbak Ulan, I say hello ya, those cannot speakers. Halo, Ustadzah Syarifah and Ustadz Sohib Hasan Sen. Sohib Dr. Sohib Hasan Sen. LT ini ke online. Yes. Terima kasih. Ya. Terima kasih. Thank deeply for your togetherness in this activity, International Conference of Interdisciplinary Science. I hope this activity this morning goes very smoothly and success and then useful for us, for our social, our country, and so on. Al-Fatihah. Suratul ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni as'aluka bi haqqil Fatihah wa azamah wa sab'il masani an tabtakhlana bi kulli khair wa an tatafaddal 'alaina bi kulli khair wa an taj'alana min ahlil khair wa an tu'amilana mu'amalataka li ahlil khair wa antafadhuna fi adyanina wa anfusina wa ulatina wa ahlina wa ashabina wa akhafina min kulli mikhnatin wa fitnatin wa fushin wa dhairin innaka waliyun kulli khair wa mutafaddilun bi kulli khair wa mu'til li kulli khair ya arhamar rahimin. Allahumma bi rahmatika ij'al ya Allah yashir Yashir umurana kullaha Rabbi yashir wa la tu'ashir Rabbi tamim lana bil khair. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad bin al-Fatih lima ukhlik wa khatim lima sabaq wa nasir haqil haq wa hadi ila syiratikal mustaqim sallallahu alaihi wa ala alihi haqqa qadrihi wa miqdaril azim. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving on to the plenary sessions, where we will hear from our distinguished speakers around the world. To guide us through the plenary and discussion sessions, allow me to introduce today's moderator, Sri Wulandari MPD. She is a creative lecturer with more than 9 years of demonstrated experience achieving positive outcomes for students. Creates engaging lessons to produce excellent course results, motivates and supports students with exemplary care. She able to develop curriculum and materials as well as conduct research in language, language education, and socio-cultural studies. Without further ado, I give the screen to Ma'am Sri Wulandari. Time is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Dina, myself ceremony this morning. Good morning, good afternoon, or maybe good evening to all our esteemed participants and speakers joining our service from various corners of the globe. My name is Wulandari, you can call me Wulan, and I am delighted to be your moderator today for this highly anticipatory plenary session of the International Conference of Interdisciplinary Sciences, or we call it ICIS 2025, by the theme Strengthening Food Security Management in the Digital Era. Before we delve into our insightful discussions, please allow me a brief moment for some technical housekeeping. Kindly ensure your microphones are muted to maintain optimal audio quality for everyone. Should you encounter any technical difficulties or have questions throughout the session, please utilize the chat box feature in our Zoom, and our dedicated technical support team will be ready to assist you. It is with immense pleasure that I now introduce our first speaker, a distinguished speaker for plenary session 1. We are honored to have Dr. Sarifah Raina binti Ma'ruf. She is from University Technology Mara, Malaysia. Dr. Sarifah Raina binti Ma'ruf is a senior lecturer and head of Center at the Center of Science Studies, Plantation and Agrotechnology, University Technology Mara, UITM, Sawangan, Sarawak, Kampus Muka. She has a PhD in aquatic animal health from University Putra Malaysia and has over 17 years of teaching experience in aquaculture for fish health and agricultural sciences. Her academic expertise covers aquatic animal health, fish diseases, parasitology, bacteriology, herbal extraction, toxicity studies, and fish growth performance. She has supervised master's and PhD students, contributed extensively for development, and has numerous administrative roles. Actively involved in research, she has secured various national grants and published widely in scopus and works in the journals. She also participates in international conferences, webinars, competitions, and serves as a judge, invited speaker, an internal auditor, demonstrating strong leadership and academic engagement. Without further ado, please join me in extending and give a warm virtual welcome for Dr. Sarifah Raina binti Ma'arif from UITM Malaysia. The screen is yours, Doctor.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, it's so clear.
Okay, wait.
Do you
Okay.
mind share your own screen or should we help you?
You can share my PowerPoint.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Is it already on the screen?
Okay, can you start the slide, Dr. Wulan?
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Rector Yuniska Kediri, the Director of Postgraduate Program, the Vice Director, Head of Master Management Program, Head of Master of Agribusiness Program, invited speaker Dr. Zuhaib, committee participant, moderator, and everyone here. It is a great honor for me to join you at the 7th International Conference of Interdisciplinary Sciences organized by Yuniska Kadiri. I am truly delighted to be here among distinguished scholars, researchers, and students who are committed to advancing knowledge across a diverse field. Thank you for inviting me, and I look forward to sharing insight and learning together today. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Dr. Wulan, is it clear? My voice?
It is very clear, Dr. Raina.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm Sharifah Raina binti Mana from Faculty of Plantation and Agrotechnology from UITM or University Technology Mara, Sarawak Branch Mukah Campus, Malaysia. So today I want to present entitled AI for Aquatic Pathogen Detection from Science to Regulations. So let's proceed. The first one, okay, next. Okay, so the presentation outline will be discussed on the food security and aquatic health. And then the second one, the promise of AI diagnostic, scientific validation challenges, ethical regulatory perspective, and the case study and future outlook. Okay, so next. So let's discuss on the introduction, the food security is heavily reliant on aquatic health, which is there are a decline water quality, the pollution, next. Pollution and disease outbreak in aquatic ecosystem can disrupt food production and supply, threatening human nutrition and livelihood. Okay, conversely, aquatic ecosystem provide a nutritious food source and economic opportunities, making the management of aquatic animal health crucial for a sustainable and resilient food system. So aquatic animal, they are contributed more than 50% of global animal protein intake in many regions, but they have a lot of problems such as the pollution from chemical and physical pollution from various sources, which can harm aquatic ecosystem. The second point, which is the disease outbreak in aquaculture, which make a major threat of food security, and it's also because of the lack of infrastructure poorly regulated farm and a lack of access to veterinary services in many areas can worsen the risk of disease outbreak. So the rapid and accurate pathogen needed, which is key to sustainable production. The digital era enable data-driven predictive disease management. Okay, so the next slide, which is emerging. Okay, next. Okay, so emerging threats to aquatic animal health arise from aquaculture intensification, which is they are increase the risk of bacterial such as Aeromonas hydrophila, the viral disease, parasitic infections such as Ichthyotherius multifidus infection, while conventional diagnostic remain limited by being time-consuming, requiring skilled personnel and causing delay decision making. So next, which is we are focused, okay, next. In the AI in aquatic diagnostic, which is they have a lot of enable such as automated image-based parasite recognition. The second one, predictive disease outbreak modeling, integration of environmental and clinical data, tools used such as machine learning ML, deep learning CNN and IoT sensor. So for example, here AI assisted microscopic identification of ectoparasite in catfish. Okay, so next. So, okay, next. Okay, so this is the diagram show a visual representation illustrating the integration of drones and sensor with AI and ML in aquaculture. So what is we get the benefit of AI adoption? Of course, the first one, the faster and more accurate diagnostics. Okay, which is they can settle or treat the disease as soon as possible. And then second one, the real-time disease surveillance, and it's reduced dependence on laboratory infrastructure, scalable for smallholder aquaculture, and support traceability and transparency in food system. Okay, so next, which is the scientific validation challenge, which is there are AI, particularly deep learning system, require extensive, well-annotated dataset to achieve accurate diagnostic performance. In aquatic health, they have obtained sufficient high-resolution image of infected species across multiple conditions can be difficult due to the limited data sharing and inconsistent sampling method among laboratories. And the second one, variation in image quality, species diversity, and pathogen morphology, which is they can capture under different lighting condition, okay, different magnification or equipment type, which can lead to inconsistency in data quality. Furthermore, the vast diversity of fish species and morphological variation among pathogen introduce additional complexity. So AI system trained on one species or geographical population may fail to generalize effectively to others, which is they are focused on one species only. So they also have a risk of bias and false positive or negative. Okay, so bias can occur if the training data are unbalanced, such as they have a over-representative or certain pathogen or environment. This can result in false positive. Example, flag as infected. So they give a negative result. And false negative, where infected sample go undetected. Both outcome are undermine diagnostic reliability and can lead to economic biosecurity consequences in aquaculture operation. And they, of course, they need for cross-validation and benchmark data set, okay, which is to establish scientific credibility. AI model must undergo cross-validation across independent dataset collected from multiple laboratories and region. So the absence of standardized benchmarking dataset make it difficult to compare model performance objectively and verify reproducibility of result across study. And The last validation, scientific validation challenges, which is for global acceptance, AI-based diagnostic tool must be aligned with the World Organization for Animal Health, WOAH, formerly OIE, standard and protocol. This integration ensures that output are scientifically validated, traceability and compatible with existing surveillance, reporting and certification framework and used in aquatic animal health management. Okay, so the next slide, we are discussing on the ethical in AI-based diagnosis, which is the data ownership and privacy in aquatic farm. The use of AI in disease diagnostic require collecting large amount data from farm itself, such as the water quality records, image of fish, health report, which is this is important to ensure that farmers that remain private, that ownership is clearly defined. Unauthorized sharing or misuse of data can lead to ethical and legal issue, especially when the information affect farm reputation or trade. Now the second one, on the bias and fairness, which is AI system trained on limited data set may produce biased result. For example, if the data mostly come from one species or one region, AI may perform well only in those conditions but poorly in others. This lack of fairness can disadvantage a small scale or less study, which is on the farm and species. So ensuring diverse and balanced data set is necessary to make AI tool fair and reliable for all users. Okay, so next, which is ethic in AI-based diagnostic, which is it's called transparency or black box. Okay, many AI systems make decisions in way that are not easy to explain, often called the black box problem. When AI provide a diagnostic result without clear reasoning, it can be difficult for user and regulator to trust or verify the finding. So ethical AI should be transparent, explainable, and open to human review. Okay, and then the human AI collaboration, which is AI in diagnostic to assist, not replace of human expert. So we still have a human expert to diagnose the disease. AI can help speed up detection and reduce error, but expert judgment is still needed to interpret result and make management decision. Ethical practice emphasize collaboration where AI support human knowledge rather than taking full control. Okay, so the next one, we are discussing on the legal and regulatory implication. So currently, they have a lot of frameworks such as from the WOAH, FAO, and Codex, which is they are mainly focused on traditionally laboratory use biological tests. This rule do not yet fully cover the use of AI tool for diagnosing fish disease. So what we need, which is accreditation system for AI diagnostic software, which is they have a proper system to test and approve AI diagnostic software before it is used in aquaculture. Accreditation ensure that the software is accurate, safe, and meet international standard. The guideline, the ethical data sharing policy, which is rule and needed to guide how data collected from farm and share and use. This help protect farmers' privacy and prevent misuse of sensitive information. Okay, and then the guideline of for AI use in aquatic health, which is clear guideline are important to show how AI result should be used in disease detection and management. This ensure that decision remain transparent and scientifically valid. And of course, on the digital governance, which is a strong digital governance, including law, the policy and monitoring system, It's necessary to make sure AI tools are used responsibly. This build trust and support the safe integration of AI into global food security and aquaculture management. Okay, so let's discuss on the next slide. Okay, this is the example or research or case study which is use AI. So the title AI-driven real-time monitoring of early indicator for Ictotherius multifilis infection of rainbow trout. Okay, so the objective of the research to develop a video-based real-time AI system to detect early clinical signs of disease in fish. The second objective, to test the system using rainbow trout infected with Ictotherius multifilis, or known as white spot disease. And the third one, to compare fish behavior between infected and non-infected tanks. Okay, so next. Okay, so here they show a diagram or result above from the sentence. Okay, so from the result at the start, both group behave normally, or the behavior of fish is normally. But from day 4 to day 10, post-infection or DPI, infected fish show signs such as gasping, lethargy, loss of balance, and anorexia, or loss of lack of oxygen. Non-infected fish remain active and distributed evenly in the tank. Infected fish begin to move towards area with higher water flow, top and bottom, as early as 4 to 5 DPI, which was an early indication of disinfection. The AI successfully detected behavioral changes before visible white spot appear. This method can help in early detection, disease detection, better animal welfare, and improved management in aquaculture. Okay, so next, the second case or the second research, which is, okay, next slide, please. Okay, the second one, research on the artificial intelligence based method for the rapid detection of fish parasites, Ictotherius multifilis. The second one, Gyrodactylus kobayashi and Argulus japonicus. Okay, the objective to develop a rapid, accurate visual detection and counting system for 3 major fish parasites, which is the first one, protozoa, the second one, Gyrodactylus platyhelminthes, and Argulus, which is arthropoda, using deep learning. So they are show the result optimized YOLO version 4 model achieve a mid-average precision of 95.41% and detected parasite in 0.13 second per image. And they have modified PAN-ED, improved detection of a small parasite, and using drugs or praziquantel treatment effectively reduce the Gyrodactylus infection in goldfish. Okay, so the next one, which is the diagram, the first one, A picture detection result. The red anchor box represent the fish lice. The green one represent monogynia, and the blue box mean Ictotherius. Okay, the second B, okay, which is detection and counting system development by Quid, and the drug giving drug for this diagram C, they are show drug giving system. While counting the number of parasites exceed the threshold, we define the computer would play an audio to active Siri. The app of Elonda Smart Fish Feeder would control the opening of a storehouse full of parasiticide of the feeder. And the last one, the D picture, before giving 1 ppm praziquantel, the total number of monogynia was 201. After giving drugs for 24 hours, the number was reduced to 109. And finally, 95 parasites were found at the 2 days or 48 hours. The infection density was reduced from 201. Okay, for interpretation. Okay, and then the next one. Okay, and this one, which is they have a responsibility deployment of artificial intelligence in aquatic diagnostic. Aquaculture management require a structured framework to ensure the safety, fairness, transparency, accountability, and this framework guided how AI tools are designed, tested, and used in real-world setting. Okay, so the first factor or the first thing that we have to think, the ethical principle. AI application should follow the key ethical principles such as beneficence, doing good, okay, avoiding harm, justice, and respect for privacy. Okay, in aquaculture, this means ensure that AI tools improve fish health management without exploiting farmers' data or creating inequality among users. The second one, we are focused on the data governance. Strong data governance ensure that all data used for AI training and validation are accurate, secure, and ethically collected, which is they are protect data ownership and privacy of farmers and research institutions, promoting data transparency and sharing through consent-based agreement, and it's also ensure that data quality and diversity to avoid bias across different species, region, and production system. And then the third one, which is we are focused on the validation and accreditation. Of course, before we use the AI tools in diagnostic, they should undergo scientific validation and independent testing. Okay, and then human oversight and accountability, AI should support, not replace human expertise. Okay, fish health professional must remain responsible for final decision. And the system should be explainable, allow user to understand how AI reached its conclusion, and clear accountability must be placed in case of error or misuse. And transparency and explainability, responsible AI require open and understand algorithm. Okay, user should be allowed to trace data that are processed and how results are produced. Explainable AI build trust among farmers, regulator, and researcher. Okay, so next. Okay, so we proceed to the synergy with National Food Security Agenda. AI diagnostic enhance the first one, of course, the disease preparedness. Okay, the second one, risk-based monitoring. The third one, data-driven policy decision, and support Malaysia aquaculture biosecurity plans and digital economy blueprint. Okay, next. Okay, so what is the future direction of AI? Development of regional AI diagnostic database. They need the information or collaboration. The first one, of course, from all of you, the researcher. The second one, regulatory authorities, technology companies, and continuous capacity building for AI literacy among aquatic professionals. Okay, and then last from me, the key takeaways. Okay, AI offer transformative potential for aquatic disease diagnostic. The validation, ethic, and legal framework must evolve together. So the multidisciplinary collaboration, which is the key to trustworthy innovation, responsible AI, is to sustainable food security. So I think that's all from me. Okay, this is my information. If you want to more ask more. Okay, next. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Raina. That's a very great insight about aquatic pathogen. So we do understand that AI is very useful and powerful for technology, but we can use technology to detect, and find the aquatic pathogens in the fish and other livings in the sea. But if the technology is not accompanied with the support rules, the clear rules, and with the trusted data and the collaboration. So it can be, what is it, some kind like a damage. So that's what I can get from your explanation. So now the time for Q&A for the audience. There is about 10 minutes to clarify the question or maybe a comment about what Dr. Raina has presented, especially about her expertise in for excessive pathogen detection, compliance to regulation. So, is there any question from the audience? Yes? Okay, that's right. So, Dr. Raina, can you try to answer directly from the question or you just wait until maybe two questions? So, how many questions actually from the audience?
I'm not so clear, Dr. Wulan.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm not so clear. So any question from the floor?
Excuse me, I cannot catch you. Yeah, but we hear our voice, Dr. Raina.
Is it what? Sorry?
Yes,
Sorry?
yes. Oh, my voice is not clear. Okay.
Yes, yes. Maybe you can chat in the box.
Oh,
So,
yeah, okay. Sorry.
mm.
Now, do you hear my voice, Dr. Raina?
Is it what?
Yeah, is it clear already, my voice?
Yes, I clear. But do you have any question for me?
Oh, yeah, and there is a question for you.
Can anyone text or put in the chat box so it is
Maybe
clearly
the question or oral. Okay, maybe I can oral. Okay,
oral? Okay.
they will say it orally here because some presenters are here. We are together in one room here. So maybe the students want to give you oral questions, Dr. Raina. Is it possible?
When sorry, sir, I'm not clear. Sorry, sir.
It's okay. 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 Or maybe you can send the question to the chat box, or I
Yeah,
can help you guys it.
I think the chat
Yes,
box
thank
is
you, Ms. Wulan. Dr. Sarah, I can to ask something about validation and scalability. What are the most critical steps needed to validate an AI pattern detection model and Tynet and Norwegian salmon? So that is the reliable and effective when applied to different contexts. Maybe Bangladesh therapy.
Thank you for the question. Dr. Raina, can you capture?
yeah, okay. So I think when we talk about AI, they have a lot of field that we explore. So they have a lot of field and not only in what I have discussed just now, which is in parasite, but they also in different disease such as the bacteria and also the viral, or maybe on the different thing which is on the food security itself. So AI, they have a lot and faster method to detect or solve the problem, but we have to make sure the reliability and the accurate result that we can get from AI. So the experience from expert still needed, not 100% using AI.
Okay, Dr. Raina, thank you for the answer. Is that not here? Yeah, you get the answer, okay? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Dr. Raina. I'm so sorry due to the maybe some bad internet connection from me especially. So my voice was unclear for you. I'm so sorry. So there is only one question from the audience, so I can give a brief summary about your presentation today. That so actually, what is it? The AI itself, if it is not used accompanied with the supported clear rules and also the what is it? The clear data and valid data. I mean valid data. So it's trusted data and the collaboration between the human with the AI. Also, as the science pushes forward, regulation really necessary for this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Okay, Dr. Raina, thank you so much for
Thank you
your
so much,
attendance.
everyone.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
Assalamualaikum.
the time to take picture with Dr. Raina. So
Okay,
would you
thank you.
please, everybody, turn on the camera and the operator can take picture from this session. Oh, before that, we give the certificate to Dr. Raina. So this is the symbolic one, Dr. Raina. The certificate for you, certificate of appreciation from the committee of ICIS today. So we are really appreciate your willingness to be our distinguished speaker today. Dr. Raina, and
Thank you so much.
yeah. Okay. Have a first smile, everybody. Okay. Take a picture together. Have you got it? Okay. 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 1, 2, 5, please. Okay. Thank you. Can we do for the next slide or okay. Enough. Thank you so much, Dr. Raina. So we are waiting for your maybe next coming or maybe in person to our campus someday. Thank you for being here. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now we come to the second speaker. Is Dr. Sahad already with us, everybody? Yeah. Hello, Dr. Sahad Hassan, time? Is it morning or afternoon there? How should I greet you?
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Warm greeting from Indonesia, Dr. Sahad.
Yeah.
Is it morning there or evening or what part of the day at this time in Pakistan?
In Pakistan, it's now 8:11, 8 to 11.
Or 11. It's still
Yeah.
morning, but yeah, about to have.
Yeah, in the morning. Because we are 2 hours below from Indonesia.
Oh yeah, below from Indonesia. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for coming, Dr. Sahad Hassan. Allow me to read your short CV.
Yeah.
Dr. Sahad Hassan Khan is an experienced certified trainer and Lean Six Sigma Black Belt with a strong international background in education, safety management, and organizational development across Pakistan, Nigeria, the UK, and Indonesia. He has served in several strategic positions, including education and training committee member at the Association for Project Safety in UK and advisory board member for OSH Association UK. In addition to his professional roles, he is also an active senior reviewer, contributing to academic policy and research development in various multidisciplinary fields. He has delivered numerous professional trainings, managed compliance and safety audits, and supported international academic collaboration. Currently, pursuing a Doctor of Business Administration (BBA), he has also published research articles and earned multiple global certifications in leadership, quality, education, and other things. This is a very great background, Dr. Sahad.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. This is the time for you to present your presentation, and you have around 30 minutes. So the screen is yours. It is ahead. Do you need some help to share your screen, or is it from you?
Yeah, please share my slides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it already seen?
Yes, I can see my slides.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And my presentation is about how we can build strong and resilient food security systems in today's digital era. I will talk about how technology, data, and good management practices can help us make sure that food remains available, accessible, and stable, even when there are crises like climate change, pandemics, or supply chain disruptions. Next slide, please. Yeah. So I have divided my presentation into 4 parts. First, we will look at how technology helps improve the food supply chain, the journey of food from farms to markets. Second, we will see how digital tools help the farmers and agriculture become stronger and more prepared for challenges. Third, we will focus on how to manage the food systems during big problems or emergencies. And finally, we will discuss how data and analytics help governments and organizations make better decisions about food. And all these 4 sections will give a complete picture of how digital ideas and management strategies can support food security. Next slide, please. So our first topic is based on strategies for integrating technology in food supply chains. In this section, I will talk about how technology can make the food supply chain better. The food supply chain includes everything that happens from planting the crops to delivering food to shops. When we uh, when we add technology into this process, things become faster, safer, and more organized. Technology helps to reduce the delays, reduce food spoilage, and make the whole system more reliable. This is important because even small problems in the supply chain can cause shortages and price increases. Next slide, please. Innovative technology innovative technology applications in food chains. This point talks about different new technologies being used at different stages of the food chain. And the food chain includes farmers, transporters, warehouses, retailers, and consumers. An example of the technologies are Internet of Things sensors, which monitor the temperature in shortage and transport so food does not spoil. According to blockchain, which track where food came from, increasing trust and traceability. In automation and robotics for sorting, packaging, and processing the food faster and more safely. And according to the on the mobile apps and platforms, which usually connect the farmers directly with the buyers and markets. So today, new technologies are being used in food systems. Sensors can check the temperature of food inside the trucks so it does not spoil. Blockchain technology allows us to track where the food came from, which increases the food safety. Robots and machines in factories help pack and sort food quickly. These technologies help reduce mistakes, save time, and keep food fresh and safe. Next slide, please. Digital solutions for supply chain efficiency. Here, our focus is on using digital tools to make the food supply chain faster, more accurate, less costly. And also examples include digital inventory systems to know stock levels in real time, route automation tools to choose the best path for delivery trucks, online platforms that coordinate the orders and delivers between suppliers and buyers. Digital solutions help make the supply chain more efficient. Uh, for example, digital inventory systems show how much food is available in real time. GPS tracking system helps delivery teams choose the best routes to reach the markets faster. Online platforms connect the farmers with buyers easily. These digital tools reduce delays, lower the cost, and improve communication between everyone involved in food movement. Next slide. Yeah. Enhancing food supply resilience through tech integration. Resilience, what does resilience means? Resilience means ability of the system to continue the work even when there are problems such as climate change, which includes floods, droughts, transport strikes, pandemics, market shocks. Technology can help by giving early warnings of problems, allowing quick decision making, providing backup options and alternative suppliers. So technology also make the food supply chain much stronger, especially during the problems. Real-time data can warn us if truck is delayed or if there is a risk of shortage. Digital tools help us plan better and quickly shift to backup options. This means that even if there is a disaster or the crisis, food supply can continue without completely breaking down. Next slide. Yeah. This is our second topic, enhancing agricultural resilience through digital innovation. And this section is about farming and agriculture. Farmers face many challenges today, such as unpredictable weather, pests, and rising cost of the pesticides. So digital tools can help the farmers make better decisions, protect crops, and reduce the losses. And digital innovation makes farming smarter and more accurate and more efficient, which helps increase food production and reduce the risk. Next slide. Digital tools for boosting agricultural resilience. This is about specific digital tools that directly help the farmers, such as weather apps predicting rain, heat, or storms, soil moisture sensors telling when to irrigate, drones and satellite images to monitor crop health, mobile advisory services giving tips on pests, fertilizers, and seeds. And these tools help farmers to reduce the risk and make better decisions. Farmers can use many digital tools which can be helpful for them, like weather apps. They tell farmers when the rain is coming so that they can plan their activities according to it. Sensors in the soil, they tell when the crop needs water. Drones can fly over the fields to detect the diseases early. Farmers also receive advice through mobile apps on seeds, fertilizers, and pest controls. And these tools help the farmers to save their money, increase yield, and protect the crops from damage. Next slide. Transforming agriculture through innovative digital strategies. Here we will shift from the tools to strategies like precision agriculture, in which applying water, fertilizer, and pesticides only where needed. Smart farming systems, in which combining the sensors, software, and machinery. And AI-based disease detection using the mobile photos and AI to detect or identify plant diseases. And these strategies change the way in which farming is done, making it more smarter, targeted, and data driven. So digital strategies completely change how farming is done. Precision agriculture lets farmer give the right amount of water or fertilizer only where needed. Satellite images help to see which areas of the field are weak or strong, and artificial intelligence can identify those crops diseases by analyzing a picture of a leaf. So these strategies help to reduce the waste, save time, and improve productivity. Next slide, please. Okay. General approaches to modern agricultural challenges. So this point looks at the big picture. What are today's problems and how do we generally tackle them? So modern agriculture has many problems like climate change, water shortage, and high production cost. To deal with all these challenges, farmers need a mix of sustainable farming practices and digital support. Government should also help by providing the farmers regarding the training and digital tools. And also, when farmers use both good practices and technology, agriculture becomes more stable and capable of handling those future challenges. And some of the approaches include combining the technology with sustainable practices, improving farmer education and training, and also supporting policy and infrastructure for digital tools. So these are the approaches that are very helpful for the farmers. Next slide. Okay. So our third topic is frameworks for effective food system management in crisis. And this section explains how to manage the food system when there is a crisis. Crisis can include floods, droughts, pandemics, conflicts, and transportation problems. During such times, food may not reach people easily. So we need good plans and systems to make sure food supply continues. And this part will explain how to prepare, how to respond, and how to keep food moving even during emergencies. Next slide, please. Crisis management frameworks for food systems. Frameworks are structured plans or models that guide actions during the crisis. They help the government and organizations to answer these questions like who does what are the priorities, how do we coordinate between farmers, markets, transport, and relief agencies. And elements may include the risk assessment, early warning systems, emergency logistic plans, communication protocols. So crisis management frameworks are those plans which tell us what to do during a flood, during a food-related emergency. And these frameworks include early warning systems that alert us when a risk is rising, such as drought or shortage. They also define the role of management, uh, government departments, food suppliers, and local authorities. These frameworks also help everyone work together and act quickly so that food supplies do not break down during a crisis. Next slide, please. Okay. General management practices for food security. These are the regular practices, not only during the crisis, that keep the system strong, like monitoring food prices and availability, maintaining the grain reserves or buffer stock, supporting farmers with credit insurance and inputs, and coordinating between the ministries, including the agriculture, finance, trade, and transport. So these are the names of the ministries, and every country has their own ministries. Strong food systems require regular management, and this includes keeping track of food prices, maintaining food reserves, checking market trends, and supporting the farmers. So good management practices make sure the country is prepared before a crisis even begins. When there is a good coordination between the agriculture, transport, markets, and policymakers, the food system becomes more stable. Next slide, please. So our topic is effective strategies for food system resilience during crisis. And this point focuses on practical steps during a crisis, such as diversifying the suppliers and import sources, increasing local production where possible, using digital platforms to match supply and demand quickly, ensuring transport routes for food which are prioritized. So during the crisis, we need practical strategies to keep the food available. And one strategy is to diversify the suppliers so that food can come from different places. Another strategy is to strengthen local food production. Technology can help to track where food is needed most and ensure faster delivery. And all these strategies help to reduce the shortages and keep the food supply functioning even in difficult times. Next slide, please. So this is our fourth and the last topic, which is leveraging data analytics for improved food security outcomes. And this section is about using the data to improve food security. Data which helps us understand what is happening in real time. It also helps make us better plans and prepare for future challenges. With the help of data, we can predict the shortages, understand demand, and make smart decisions. So this section shows how important data has become in managing today's food systems. Next slide, please. Utilizing the data analytics to enhance food security. So data analytics is about collecting the data, processing it, and extracting useful insights. For food security, this can be used to predict crop yields, anticipate demand and consumption patterns, identify regions at risk of shortage, monitor real-time prices and stock levels. So data analytics help the government and organizations to monitor the food production, stock levels, and market changes. With the help of data, we can predict crop yields, identify shortages early, and plan imports if they are needed. So data from weather forecast, soil sensors, and market reports help us better understand, and this reduces uncertainty and allows faster action when something goes wrong. Next slide, please. General insights on data-driven food management. Data-driven management makes the system more open, responsible, and effective. Instead of depending on guesses or old reports, officials receive up-to-date information about what is happening in the food system. Data shows where food is being wasted, where delivery routes are slow or inefficient, and which areas have poor access for food. It also helps to identify which policies are working well and which one needs to be improved. This results in more accurate decisions, less waste of resources, and better planning for future needs. Next slide, please. Data analytics strategies for food system improvement. There are many ways to use the data to improve food systems. Dashboards can show real-time updates about stock level and transportation. Forecasting models help to predict future needs. By combining the information from farmers, markets, and weather data, governments can create strong plans. Scenario planning also helps to prepare for possible future problems like poor harvesting or disasters. And these strategies help to improve planning and reduce food related risk. Next slide. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope the ideas shared today helped you understand how digital tools and smart management can strengthen food security. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them now. So you can also contact me later using the details on the slides. You have both options.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Hassan. It's very good presentation with a very powerful insight, especially about food security, which is also a worldwide issue. Okay, now the time for Q&A session. Okay, we have about 10 minutes to conduct this Q&A session. Is there any questions from the participants? Dr. Hassan, are you there? Oh, yeah. Okay. Is there a question or comment? Yes. We have one question from the participant here, Dr. Hasan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kindly a moment. Okay, please say your name.
My name is Kat.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
How can digital climate information advisory service transition from being donor-funded project to become financially sustainable, market-driven service that benefit both tax provider and smallholder farmer? Thank you.
Can you
Mr.
please repeat
Suhai.
your question?
Could you please repeat, Dr. Kat? It's not really clear. Yeah, please repeat again the question.
How can digital climate information advisory service transition from being donor-funded project to become financially sustainable, market-driven service that benefit both tax provider and smallholder farmer?
Okay. It is based on the digital apps. If the farmer is well aware, he has the training to use the digital app, so he can easily use it and get the required information from it. So the connection can be based on the digital tools if they have the awareness, so they can use it and utilize it from that.
Okay, Dr. Kat, have you got the answer? Okay. We already, yeah, Dr. Hasan has answered that. Is there another question? Do you have another question here? At least check. No? Okay.
Okay, I want to add one thing. Like, you know that in the world right now, China is only the country in the world that is growing well according to agriculture, food security system. So you can see how they are utilizing AI in every of their sector. So in this way, they have, you can say, they have enhanced much. They have gained a lot of benefits in every of the sector using the AI tools.
Yeah, that's very true. It seems that they are really ready to face this, how to say, very rapid change in the world, especially to utilize and maximize AI in their daily life. Yeah, I agree to you, Dr. Hassan. So it can be concluded that the presentation today explores the concept of food system resilience, Dr. Hassan, and this discussion centers on the strategies, use of digital technologies, and data-informed management strategies. So the key tools include digital climate-informed advisory services, DCAS, AI-driven agri-tech for optimizing climate resilience, food distribution, and digital platforms that connect smallholder farmers directly to markets. And we think this is very, very, beneficial for the farmers. Thank you so much, Dr. Hazan, for your time and okay, and your willingness to be distinguished speaker, one of the distinguished speakers in our EC7 this year.
My pleasure.
So now, yeah, thank you so much. So now the time for giving certificate of appreciation to you from the committee. Yeah, we do it online.
Thank you.
And also, we have two kinds of certificates for Dr. Hassan. The first is of the appreciation as being the distinguished speaker in this international conference, it is happened. And then the second is a young researcher. Could you please, committee, please show the certificate, the other one, of the young researcher. We have two certificates for Dr. Hassan here. Is it ready? The other one? Oh yeah. And then this is the certificate of recognition by postgraduate study UNISA, Universitas Islam Kadiri, as Young Researcher Award 2025 to Dr. Zahid Hassan Sain, Principal University, Pakistan. So congratulations. And now we come to the photo session. Could you please open the camera, everybody? And get your smile. Should you have the screen to show all the screen of the participants? Is it time to take picture?
Thank you.
Yeah. So, one, two, smile please everybody. Three, okay. Now we go to the next one. So again, once more for the next one. One, two, three. Okay. Thank you so much for Dr. Hassan and also Dr. Raina for their time, their valuable time and valuable insights as the distinguished speakers in International Conference of Interdisciplinary Sciences today. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Raina and Dr. Hassan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now we are going to the next session of the plenary session. I mean, we have two plenary sessions. One of them is already done with Dr. Raina and Dr. Hassan. And now we are going to the second plenary session with the three speakers from postgraduate programs in Universitas Islam Kadiri. We have three expert speakers here. The first, Dr. Arif Sahdin, SAMM. He is the Vice of Director, Postgraduate Program in Universitas Kadiri. He was born in Kadiri 17 October 1958, and he has a lot of experiences as a lecturer and also Chief of Computer Center Program at UNISA. He was also associated in Lembaga Riset Keuangan Syariah in Jakarta during 2007 to 2010. And then he is also the director of Tabas Consulting Group Malang 2004 until now. And then staff ahli Firma Konsultan Surabaya 2007 until now. And then staff ahli Karisma Mahamari Consultant Malang 2007 up to now. And with a very many experiences, yeah, I mean. So Dr. Arif Sahidin, atau Pak Arif, we call him as Pak Arif here, his family nickname, is going to deliver the title of this article today is about revitalization and strengthening of the human capital for economic resilience in the era of crisis. Pak Arif is already with us. The screen is yours, Pak Arif. There is a little technical issue with the voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Moderator. Maaf, ada partisipan. How much time for me, Miss Moderator? How much time? Oh, 10 to 11. Okay, I just want to speak about human capital and to strengthening the economic activity. Maybe to make more understandable, let me speak in Indonesian as moderator. Vast majority of the participants are Japanese. Maybe I speak in Indonesian or Japanese language. Oke, kawan-kawan semua yang baik yang ada di offline maupun yang online. Kalau saya dari sini bisa? Bisa. Ini sudah ada. Oke. Ya, bisa ya. Oke, kita hanya diberi waktu 15 ya, 10 sampai 15 menit oleh moderator ya. Saya sampaikan kepada partisipan semuanya, kita bicara tentang human capital yang sekarang ini menjadi poin penting, tidak apalagi di masa krisis. Apa ini tentang apa yang dimaksud dengan human capital? Terutama di dalam kalau kita bicara tentang accounting theory atau financial theory, kita punya financial reporting, diantaranya adalah balance sheet. Di situ ada bagian daripada balance sheet adalah kekayaan ya. Nah, human capital ini saya sebut sebagai poin yang sangat-sangat penting. Ya. Very, very important di dalam aset kita. Apalagi ketika kita belum mempunyai apa-apa yang sifatnya tangible, jadi di dalam aset kita itu ada dua bagian ya. Ada dua bagian, yang pertama adalah tangible, ya, yang kedua adalah intangible. Nah, human capital ini bagian daripada yang masuk kategori intangible, ya. Intangible aset. Seandainya kita tidak punya apa-apa, yang kita punya ya hanya bodi kita sendiri, dan bodi kita sendirilah inilah namanya human capital. Nah, isinya apa? Isinya adalah tentang pengetahuan kita, tentang keahlian kita, tentang life experience, pengalaman-pengalaman kita, kemampuan skill kita, ya. Dan kemudian yang paling penting di dalam dunia bisnis, dunia ekonomi adalah creativity. Tapi di sini saya tidak menyebut mana yang lebih penting. Ini adalah kita harus balance semuanya. Nah, ketika kita belum mempunyai apa-apa, yang ada hanya diri kita sendiri. Nah, terus kemudian bagaimana kita membangunnya? Kita bagaimana membangunnya? Selama ini human capital ini mengarah pada materialistic value ya, semuanya pada material. Yang sehingga di situ terukur ya, terukur secara umum. Ketika orang mempunyai human capitalnya tinggi, ketika orang tersebut bisa menghasilkan penghasilan yang besar, bisa memberikan income yang besar, bisa memberikan laba yang besar kalau di dalam bisnis. Nah, itu tujuannya adalah apa? Semuanya itu untuk memperkaya diri supaya kita itu menjadi merasa lebih makmur. Seringkali saya sampaikan di mana-mana forum. Jadi self interest semua orang, baik itu secara person individual maupun kelompok, itu di situ pasti ada self interest, yaitu untuk memperkaya, untuk menjadikan dirinya atau kelompoknya itu menjadi lebih makmur, lebih kaya. Nah, persoalannya adalah pada era yang kita sebut sebagai era krisis global ini bukan krisis, sebenarnya kan bukan masalah krisis yang bersifat materialistik, justru bermula daripada human capital itu sendiri. Jadi kita yang semuanya sudah menjadi sangat mainstream bahwa ini adalah terukur secara material. Akhirnya tujuan untuk memperkaya diri ini akhirnya apa yang terjadi adalah moral hazard. Nah, persoalan moral hazard inilah yang sampai sekarang tidak ada teori apapun yang sekarang bisa menjelaskan bagaimana untuk mengeliminir moral hazard itu. Ya. Kalau mungkin di dalam teori keuangan kita sudah sangat populer dengan teorinya Jensen Magling tentang agensi teori, bagaimana mengeliminir konflik-konflik kepentingan antara individu, antara pihak misalnya. Itu ada banyak mekanisme-mekanisme bagaimana untuk mengeliminir moral hazard ini. Perilaku menyimpang, perilaku yang nggak benar, perilaku yang manipulatif. Ya. Sampai-sampai di situ di dalam teorinya agensi Jensen Magling itu ya ada satu mekanisme kontrol yang paling efektif adalah utang ya. Kita berarti pihak pengelola kita sebagai pelaku-pelaku ekonomi atau pelaku-pelaku di dalam entitas apa saja yang sudah diberi amanah untuk menjalankan kegiatan itu. Lah moral hazard yang timbul ini tidak bisa diatasi oleh yang dijelaskan oleh Jensen yang dari tahun 76 sampai sekarang sangat populer di dunia mainstream, di dunia materialistik, di dunia bisnis. Nampaknya untuk saat ini di era krisis yang sangat global ini, terutama di Indonesia ini tidak berlaku. Ketika kekuatan utang untuk bisa sebagai monitoring efek yang cukup, sebagai untuk memberikan tanggung jawab yang lebih besar kepada itu, sehingga dia tidak berbuat aneh-aneh, ternyata justru sebaliknya yang terjadi. Justru utang digunakan untuk malah justru dengan adanya utang itu moral hazardnya malah lebih tinggi lagi. Ya. Mungkin orang-orang kita semua tidak hanya orang-orang yang pegawai, tidak hanya orang yang di masyarakat biasa, sudah sangat jamak, mereka semua sudah tahu ya bagaimana kebobrokan negara ini di semua sektor, ya di semua sektor. Ini tidak bisa diatasi dengan berbagai macam yang dijelaskan oleh teori-teori mainstream. Ya. Panisem dengan ancaman juga tidak cukup ya, semuanya tidak cukup untuk itu. Maka disinilah kita kembali kepada masalah human capital, apa yang harus dibahas di dalam diskusi ini adalah human capital yang berkaitan dengan mana. Ini slide saya banyak banget, sehingga saya potong saja, saya langsung masuk ke poin-poin how to develop human capital ya. Investasi itu tujuannya mesti maksimisasi profit ya, maksimisasi value. Di situ ada self interest itu mulai di situ. Konflik kepentingan ada di situ ya. Moral hazard akan timbul di situ. Dan kemudian ketika sekarang sudah bicara tentang krisis global, maka human capital yang ada sebagai bentuk daripada akumulasi dari tadi semuanya, dari pengalaman, dari knowledge, dari segala macam itu, yang ada sekarang negatif human capital. Modal kita sebagai person-person, sebagai pribadi-pribadi, ini arahnya negatif. Arahnya negatif, bukan positif human capital, tapi negatif. Kenapa saya sebut seperti itu ya? Ketika orang diberi kesempatan, diberi kepercayaan untuk memegang entitas bisnis perusahaan misalnya, ya, para pihak ini, para pengelola ini semua masing-masing ya memperkaya diri sendiri, apalagi pejabat. Teori-teori ekonomi tentang itu semuanya tidak ada yang berlaku ideal. Ya. Teori subsidi tidak berlaku secara ideal, merger akuisisi tidak berjalan seperti ekspektasi di dalam teori itu. Ya. Orang diberi gaji naik tidak tambah kinerjanya bagus. Orang disekolahin, dilatih, tidak menjadi lebih profesional dalam arti bisnis, tetapi malah justru dengan kemampuan dan pengetahuannya itu malah digunakan untuk perilaku yang lebih menyimpang lagi. Ya, kita ngomong subsidi, apakah subsidi tepat sasaran? Enggak. Indonesia itu enggak, harusnya sudah tidak pakai subsidi, ya. Dan teori-teori yang diterapkan untuk sebagai sekarang menjadi kebijakan-kebijakan pemerintah, ya, itu sudah tidak cocok semua dengan teorinya, ya. Apalagi kebijakan yang terbaru apa ini, Pak? Yang terbaru apa ini? Yang ini yang wacana atau sudah ada saya nggak tahu ya. Nah, apakah wacana dominasi ya uang yang nolnya itu mau dipangkas jadi ini. Nah ini secara teori kan juga nggak bagus juga. Itu mempunyai multiple effect yang luar biasa. Di awal-awal pasti akan terjadi inflasi yang besar-besaran dan sebagainya dan sebagainya. Nah kita masyarakat mau apa coba? Ya kalau Mas moderator ini punya uang 100 juta nolnya gelundung semua jadi tinggal berapa ribu rupiah. Lah sekarang yang aman apa? Yang aman orang yang tidak punya tangible aset sama sekali. Orang renduwe apa-apa belas renduwe duit di nol ini tetap nol. Ya. Kalau kita punyanya nol ya tetap di nol kan. Iya enggak Mas Bu Mbak Najwa. Kan tetap nol. Nah, jadi kayak aman nih wong sing randu yang jadi masalah orang yang punya. Nah, itu. Oke, kita lanjut. Kita masuk apa yang harus kita lakukan ya. Kemarin juga saya diskusi dengan banyak mahasiswa tentang apa yang harus dilakukan untuk mengeliminir moral hazard supaya ketahanan ekonomi kita, supaya ketahanan kehidupan kita itu menjadi minimal bisa bertahan. Kita kembali ke dasar Pak kayaknya. Ya, kembali ke dasar. Maka di sini sebagai inspirasi saya sampaikan. Kita kembali kepada pelajaran-pelajaran kita, apa yang harus kita pelajari dari dasar sekali. Kita masuk di sini, saya sampaikan ada amar ma'ruf nahi munkar. Ini mayoritas muslim pasti akan tahu. Ketika kita memahami amar ma'ruf nahi munkar, bukan berarti kita harus berperang untuk melawan, mengangkat senjata untuk melawan kemungkaran. Tidak seperti itu yang kita lakukan, apalagi bagi masyarakat-masyarakat akademis atau saintis. Dunia pendidikan itu sudah sangat-sangat berperan penting di dalam menjalankan amar ma'ruf nahi mungkar. Jadi kita dari kecil sudah diajari di dunia pesantren, diajari di langgar-langgar ya, atau masjid-masjid surau-surau atau pesantren, diajari tentang amar ma'ruf nahi mungkar. Jadi di situ adalah dengan cara itulah akhirnya kita tahu mana yang baik, mana yang tidak baik, kan begitu. Dalam dunia bisnis yang tadi saya sampaikan, orang kan materialistik. Tujuan utama bisnis adalah meningkatkan atau memperkaya. Ya, untuk memperkaya lah. Memperkaya kan tentu kan golek duit sebanyak-banyaknya. Lalu tadi ada mulailah perilaku yang menyimpang. Nah, kalau perusahaan orang jualan atau apa saja itu kenapa ini lobet? Nah, sini persoalannya kan maksimisasi self interest, maksimisasi profit, ya, atau hanya sekedar seperti itu. Kita kan nggak tahu apakah kekayaan kita itu benar, ya. Nah, orang yang dicari sekarang untuk menjadi yang benar saja sudah kesulitan ya. Ya, ya Pak Eka ya, Bu Ratna ya. Kita orang yang untuk cari yang benar, mencari kekayaan secara benar aja sudah kesulitan. Dan di sini kita tidak hanya cukup hanya dengan benar saja, tapi juga harus baik. Benar saja tidak cukup, tapi juga harus baik. Di dalam Islam adalah halal saja tidak cukup, tetapi harus juga toyib. Jadi konsumsi nasi kotak jenengan ini Itu di situ kan ada tulisannya itu. Halalan toyiban. Tidak hanya halal, tidak hanya benar, tapi juga baik. Nah, ini makanya nanti dimakan dengan mesti baik gitu ya. Halalan toyiban. Nah, bagaimana kita membangun human capital kita supaya menjadi positif human capital? Saya ambil mungkin di mata kuliah filsafat kita yang di Universitas Islam, utamanya di Universitas Islam Kadiri, itu kan filsafatnya adalah aswaja. Di aswaja itu ada 4 bagian. Yang pertama tentang moderat, tentang balance, tentang toleran, tentang para atau set with the truth. Berpihak kepada kebenaran, adil, berpihak pada kebenaran. Ini yang utama. Nah, lalu kemudian dari ini semua kita akan menjadi apa? Menjadi orang yang jujur, ya kan? Ketika kita tahu ilmunya, bahwa kita belajar secara moderat, bahwa kita bisa balance semua bidang. Kemarin ada diskusi, ada seminar, moderator dan kawan-kawan partisipan tentang work-life balance. Nah, work-life balance pun saya lihat yang sekarang juga sangat-sangat materialistik. Kita tidak hanya sekedar seperti itu, kita jauh lebih mendalam daripada work-life balance yang seperti itu. Lah kita di sini juga kalau belajar ya ini, konsep ilmu di dalam aswaja ini harus balance 4 bagian. Yang itu nanti akan menghasilkan kejujuran, ya, kemudian cerdas, ya, kemudian tanggung jawab, peduli, dan yang terakhir adalah menjadi prestasi. Nah, ini menjadi bagian penting terutama di Universitas Islam Kadiri ini. Jadi dengan semua yang kuliah di Uniska ini harapannya menjadi orang-orang yang jujur, orang yang cerdas, orang yang punya tanggung jawab, ya. Tanggung jawabnya bukan hanya social responsibility, ya. Kita tanggung jawab itu tidak hanya kepada sesama manusia. Kita harus juga bertanggung jawab kepada lingkungan. Kita juga harus bertanggung jawab kepada siapa? Abu Dwi. Kepada Tuhannya. Jadi 3 tanggung jawab, 3 responsibility ini pun juga harus balance, ya. Apakah yang kita lakukan ini tidak ini ini tidak boleh mengesampingkan tentang sesama manusia, lingkungan, kemudian kepada Tuhannya. Lah lingkungan ini kan berarti alam semesta. Kita mempunyai tanggung jawab. Kalau orang mempunyai ini semua, itu sudahlah. Dunia ini indah sekali, ya. Dunia ini indah sekali. Kemudian peduli juga. Yang terakhir kita akan menjadikan orang-orang yang berkinerja baik atau berprestasi. Nah, itu kira-kira akan seperti itu. Nah, bagian yang kita harus balance di dalam untuk membangun human capital ini tidak bisa dikesampingkan satu dengan yang lain. Ada aspek tentang agama, ya. Apapun agama kalau kita tergantung pada teknologi, ya akhirnya seperti ini dari awal, dari akhir itu ada trouble bidang teknologi. Padahal ya sudah, kita sudah upayakan sedemikian rupa, ya kita jaga kampus ini secara baik, ya supaya tidak ada gangguan-gangguan baik minal jinnati wan nas, ya, dari golongan manusia maupun golongan jin, ya, tetap aja ternyata yang ganggu teknologinya, ya itu kira-kira seperti itu. Jadi di sini ada aspek agama, aspek moral. Oh, moral ini sekarang sudah kayaknya sudah ditinggalkan begitu saja, ya. Ya, yang sudah paham tentang aspek etika dan moral, tentang agama, Orang yang ngerti tentang agama, tentang moral, tentang ini saja, aman enggak? Yang ada di lingkungan kita, di sekitar kita ya. Se-Indonesia ya, di Jawa Timur ada berapa? Kemarin ada beberapa waktu yang lalu ya. Di Blitar, kemudian di Ponorogo, orang-orang yang paham, orang-orang yang mempunyai human religion yang cukup. Mereka ngerti tentang akhlak, mereka ngerti tentang moral, mereka mempunyai tanggung jawab sosial, paham semua secara teoretik, secara keilmuan. Tetapi ujung-ujungnya apa? Karena self interest di dalam dunia materialistik ternyata cukup kuat untuk Kisah lawas ini. Ini loh. Bukan. Ini. Kalau ini. Ini. Oke, masuk ini. Oh, oke. Nah, orang-orang seperti itu pun, ya. Nah. Sekarang faktanya juga dijebol juga gitu, ya. Betul enggak? Kan jebol juga yang sekarang ini. Orang dari latar belakang santri, latar belakang pesantren, tidak sedikit yang kemudian juga jebol. Apalagi yang tidak berlatar belakang pendidikan yang lebih dasar tadi. Nah, inilah yang menjadi pekerjaan kita, semua peserta ini kita harus introspeksi. Apakah tujuan kita semua hanya tentang aspek memperkaya diri, self-interest adalah memperkaya diri untuk material-material seperti yang semua kita pelajari. Nah, itu yang harus kita introspeksi ke situ. Ini yang kita sampaikan, nanti bisa dilanjut diskusinya di session offline lain waktu. Terima kasih moderator. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for berat. Thank you. All participants, sorry, what is that? Okay. For all participants, the session will be held after the three speakers have already presented. So thank you for coming. And now we come to the second speaker. It is Dr. Eka Astafi, MSMM. He is currently the head of Master Management Department Postgraduate Program ICIS. He finished his bachelor degree dari Ulum Jombang dan continued with his master degree in management in Magister of Health at Universitas Erlangga. And his doctoral degree is in economic studies in 2014 at Universitas Erlangga. And now Dr. Astafi is going to present this topic, agriculture downstreaming, does it necessary and begitu. Silahkan Pak Eka. I am yours.
Thank you very much, Miss Moderator. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Your Excellency, Mr. Rector, Mr. Director, and all speaker, and also all audience, offline or online. I will appreciate who come here offline, Sekar, Bu siapa namanya, Bu Sari, terus Bu Najwa dan lain-lain ya. Ada Dandi dan ada Alvita, Bu Binti ya. Today we will talk about something very small, but now it's going to be very, very high value. Yeah, I come from background first. In 2025, the Indonesian market was shocked by the soaring price of coconuts. Kelapa ya, kelapa. It cost manufacturer there is dry season in Vietnam, in Malaysia, in other countries around us, in Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia. Yeah. But the main cause is many domestic coconut. Our coconut from Trenggalek, from Sulawesi. The big is from Sulawesi. Yeah. The Nyur Melambe. Yeah. You know that Minahasa is Nyur Melambe. Exported to China. This from said Minister of Trade Budi Santoso. Now it's become a trend from the Gen Z. Yeah. There is sensation of drinking coffee using coconut milk or cream. This from the product from Luckin Coffee from China. Very proud in their social media, Instagram or Facebook. They mentioned that Indonesian exclusive coconut origin, not from the other country. Indonesian coconut. They say that. They're proud about the Indonesian coconut. Then yes, the Luckin Coffee is become a massive growth, yeah, or rapid rise in 2024, 2025. They have more than 18,000 stores, 18.000 cabang, kebanyakan di Cina ya. In the world, they have 6 ranking. The 10 world biggest coffee shop brand in the world. Number 1, of course, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Tim Hortons, Costa Cafe, Cafe. Then only one from Asia, Luckin Coffee. Number 10. They have annual revenue in 2024 is about 3.6 billion. Wow. There's a reference over there. Okay, so now discussion. Agriculture downstreaming or hybridization toward strengthening food, yeah, is processing raw natural resources into more valuable product through industrialization. What for? The main goal is increase economic value, strengthen industrial capacity, And the more important is create job, menciptakan lapangan kerja, mengurangi pengangguran. That's the urgency of agriculture unionization. Who said that? Amran Sulaiman, the Minister of Agriculture. Still in discussion now in September or October, the technical of agriculture legislation is there is holding factor PT Agro Persada Borneo with Sejan Free Now Food Limited from China. Together they building downstream coconut processing in Sulawesi in Donggala. Are we ready? No, not yet. I mean, this PT Agro Persada they still holding other company. We're not ready yet. I mean, technology, human resources. Tadi yang Pak Dr. Aris said maybe about the moral, the ethic, the corruption moral hazard. I think we have to fix about that. Yeah. Next, mungkin maybe many variant from coconut, coconut, except santan or coconut milk and cream or VCO. I think there is many more. Yeah. We can use the tree for horse, etc. I said that coconut is kelapa dalam. There's many variant of coconut, but they interest in kelapa dalam. The types of coconut is called kelapa dalam. With those suggestion ya, kita ke saran. I think we have to have a new model of innovation. I'm interested to Jotit and Jobesan from 2018 about innovation and entrepreneur. There is 4 PS ya, for recipe, process, product, position. But the one I'm very concerned about paradigm, about mental business model, about ethic, about our deep interest about around us, very simple, that make us very innovation about everything. Who knows? We can mix coffee with everything, with other milk. For a long time ago, we very famous about coffee to brew, right? Coffee with mixed with anything very this mixed with everything. And I think this innovation. Number 2, innovation dia harus menunjukkan pertumbuhan, drive growth and helps address social challenge. We have to affect about our neighbor, our social. Kampus berdampak. Jadi we have growth and help address social challenge. This from Gold 2018. I think that's my presentation. Thank you very much. Apologies. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Dr. Eka Askafi, for the presentation. We have a really insight, yeah, for this topic, especially about you put the word sentence necessary.
Which is really interesting. Okay, so now we go to the next presenter, and this is Dr. Ratna Dewi Mulyaning, SP Fantastic. She's young and very productive, and she's now
Currently, the head of
Master of Business in Postgraduate Studies program in University of Islam.
finishing her PhD and SQ also from
Then continued her study in Gajah Mada University of University of Gajah Mada. So she got her degree there. And now she's going to deliver her topic, empowering coffee farmers, ensuring economic sustainability through process diversification. So up next, we have about 10 to 15 minutes to listen.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Wulan as the moderator, the Honorable, the Vice Director, Dr. Aris, and Head of Magister Management, Dr. SK Askafi, and Vice and Director, Dr. Tapitaka, and Head of Magister Law, not right there. Okay, let me begin the skin with a simple skin for my highline about the empowering coffee farmers, ensuring economic sustainability through product diversification of Mount Willis in East Java, Indonesia. According to the data, Indonesia is the fourth largest coffee producer in the world, with production reaching 10.9 million bags for the 2024 until 2025 season. And remarkable, 99% in this production is managed by smallholder farmers. However, despite this strong production landscape, smallholders continue to face several structural collapse. Coffee is often sold in raw, unprocessed form, limited value capture, to post-harvest techniques are inconsistent, tree branding and packaging low competitive, and downstreaming innovation is minimal. The coffee production areas in Indonesia and East Java stand for 7%. Robusta compares approximately 83% of Indonesia total coffee production and remaining 70 being Arabica coffee. It is hoped that the ratio of Robusta and Arabic coffee production can be increased to 30 for Arabica and 70 for Robusta. And the typical coffee grow soil structure and East Java, volcanic S, coffee species is Arabic, and then altitude 1,200 until 1,500 ml SL, and then fruit, floral aroma, and smooth finish, and high potential for premium bag. And Mon Willis Kadiri according that. Despite fertile volcanic soil and sustainable agroecology condition, the region faced passion obtained, low selling process, raw coffee, weak product identified, limit downstreaming process invitation, small scale and inconsistent output, and pure beginning power the supply chain. Increase their competitivity and lower their production in indicator profitability. The financial resources need to set up the development of estate, the grow profit per cycle, and the plantation profitability rate according to agriculture and credit project. The indicated aspect make the technique how to machinery, economic equipment, and various material use the production process as well as the cost labor. So we do empower the coffee farmers by the training of diversification product coffee, such as product manufacture as soap, fertilizer, air freshener, cascara, and drip bag coffee. The important objective to improve harvest quality, farmer income, and coffee product branding. And post-harvest processing, handle of coffee beans after harvest. Was processing utilizing coffee has was into value-add products such as fertilization or request, and then supply chains and marketing strategies to shorten the supply chains and utilize telemarketing for border market access, and then institution or partner the local governments. So how to increase the sale value in Kediri coffee creation of Mon Willis Arabica drip product. There is a problems how a coffee shop company in raw from weak branding and packaging and limited downstream innovation. The slope of Mount Willis in Kadiri about 45 hectare, and coffee plantation that are until still under development and to reproduce such as 25 of coffee. The active involvement of participants for farmers member group in the training enable then the gain hands of experiment rather than simply listening to material. So the Willis Strip Arabic product creation training successful attract the enthusiasm of coffee farmers who are member of the Margimulia Farmers Group because it implied a hand of presence and education concept. And not just watching but doing, but coaching in the form of training can also be diversified with the new innovation, such as training on coffee bean processing and packaging of processed coffee product too. This table explains the result of product diversification training for coffee farmers group on the Willis slope until percentage increase in value 300%. To packing concept, eco-friendly material, premium minimalist design, and export-ready presentation. And market testing result, 90% prefer direct concept and high willingness to pay, strong interest in origin-based branding. And distribution strategy by online marketplace, coffee shop, and tourism center, and small partnership. The impact on the contribution, increased farmers' income, stronger Kadiri identity, and support sustainability agro industry. So the next result, maybe we can doing a supply chain management. And the conclusion, downstream innovation increase product value, and 2, 3 package market is ready. High potential for region or global expansion. And thank you. This is my presentation. Thank you for
Mr. Wulan.
the time. Back to Mrs. Wulan.
Okay, thank you. In the session, I'd like to make do a short leadership and adaptability. It is a very important question because effective this presentation effective not only relevant but increasingly empower the local coffee farmers so it can help them develop more and grow more so they can be sustained in the financial and also to do the Q&A.
Saya mungkin kasih sedikit tambahan kepada yang bertanya, ya, moderator ya. Persoalan kita itu di dalam ketahanan ekonomi kita itu karena kita sudah terjebak pada mindset materialistik ya. Jadi kita itu sudah terjebak pada mindset materialistik. Sehingga apa-apa harus dikaitkan dengan material. Nah, bagaimana? Ini tadi ada yang bertanya, toh? Kayaknya ada yang bertanya, bagaimana untuk supaya kita ada ketahanan ekonomi. Intinya kira-kira seperti ini. Kembalikan saja semuanya pada cinta dan kasih sayang seperti biasa yang saya sampaikan. Karena domainnya ada di situ. Ketika orang itu sudah mempunyai cinta yang kuat, ya, human capital yang tadi saya sebut di awal tadi itu sangat kuat, itu menjadi tidak penting apakah kita itu mempunyai aset tangible atau tidak, ya. Atau bahkan kita punya apa saja ataupun kita tidak punya apa-apa pun juga akan seperti ini. Jadi kehidupan tetap jalan, kehidupan pasti menemukan jalan. Dan ingat yang harus kita pegang adalah kita tidak cukup hanya mencari sesuatu yang benar, tetapi juga yang baik. Jadi kesalahan kita ada di mindset materialistik ya, ya. Kalau kita kembali kepada cinta, kepada dasarnya kita punya atau tidak punya itu menjadi hal yang biasa. Hidup tetap akan berjalan. Kira-kira seperti itu. Karena yang tadi saya sebut kalau kita mindsetnya sudah terjebak pada materialistik dan teori-teori ilmu-ilmu yang mainstream, yang materialistik itu ternyata sampai sekarang akhirnya kayak mentah atau bahkan mungkin bisa dikatakan batal karena semuanya tidak bisa berjalan sesuai dengan ekspektasi dari teori itu sendiri. Jadi kembali kita kepada dasar jati diri hidup sebagai manusia yang mempunyai tanggung jawab kepada sesama, tanggung jawab kepada alam semesta atau lingkungan, tanggung jawab kepada Tuhannya. Saya kira itu yang harus kita betul-betul kita bangun.
Kenapa Pak Arif sangat setuju bahwa memang pada dasarnya sekarang sudah banyak yang bergeser ya, apalagi tadi juga kita dipilih tentang work life balance yang ternyata lebih terpusat pada hal-hal yang sifatnya materialistis. So, this is true that you have to go back to the core ya, yang director ya, Bapak Dr. Gai Haji Abdul Tova. Pak Haji. Thank you very much for taking the time to take this together for the presenters who have attended this program. Okay, for participants in the Zoom, and this is the session for the online session, okay? Okay, I'm back for the session. Thank you for your kind words, participants. And now, after the introduction from speakers in total in plenary session, we are happy offline session with the presenters who have attended here. And I just back to the master training. Miss Donna, are you there already? Miss Donna? Monica, please. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for any mistakes that maybe happened during my lead in this session. I'm so sorry. And thank you so much once again to Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for all of the speakers and participants and for the engaging discussions. So now we are going to move into parallel sessions, which directly being done in the offline